Yo, what's going on, Warriors? This is John with 2.0. I had to give my 2 cents and get in here and talk about these suppressors, man. And this big, beautiful bill from Donald Trump, man. This tax stamp. That's what we worried about, right? Is this tax stamp going to go away? And what does that even mean for you and I? Now, me personally, I don't have any of those items. And the reason why is not the barrier to entry. It's just I had my self in a situation to where I'm just getting, all the things that I like. I'm a handgun type of guy. I barely even get your AR platforms and things like that. So when it comes down to these type of items, I am looking forward to getting my feet wet uh, in this field. But in all honesty, I don't know what this bill is going to mean. So on the screen right now, we do have like I'm showing the suppressor laws state by state, right? And I think 42 states um, currently allow you to own suppressors, after you get that tax stamp. But let's see. Let me see what I can show you guys really fast. I'm gonna move that right there. Let's go ahead and make myself bigger. But within any of these states, I think that it's like a little trick behind it, especially in Colorado. I'm in Colorado right now. So in Colorado, let me see if I can pull this up. Um let's present center. Share my screen really quick. And let's look at the language from Colorado, right? So the language in Colorado on the suppressors, let me get to where I got y'all at, man. I'm tripping. Look, the language, it basically they're basically prohibited, right? Under the state law, unless you have that federal tax stamp. So my question is, with this new bill being passed, is that going to take away the tax stamp all in all, and the registration, or is it just going to make the fee that zero, bring that fee down to zero? That's what I'm interested in, because if so, this can create a terrible chain reaction in many states where they classify, I think almost every state where they classify suppressors as a dangerous weapon. A dangerous weapon. Class 3, dangerous weapon, right? If we don't have to get that stamp anymore or go through the federal government, wouldn't that make state law supersede any of that? Wouldn't that make state law power, because the government is saying that they don't have anything to do with this anymore? They're washing their hands, correct? Or am I incorrect? So I'm gonna make this quick, man. Let me see if I can type it in and see what it may say about this particular thing. So also I seen some dudes talking about, let's put this up too. Let's take this down. Stop presenting. And then let's present. Let's put up this bird. You know what? We won't even put up that bird rule. Let's put up. My bad, y'all. Give me a second. I'm going through this. I got so much stuff up right now, but I was kind of stuck, right? And just trying to figure. Here we go. Suppressor tax stamp. So I think that what I'm saying is actually true. Right here. So y'all see that right now? Let's see if I can make it a little bigger for y'all. Let's just put that on the screen fully. Y'all see that right there? So I think that that is basically saying that if they take away the tax stamp, they abolish that tax stamp, right? I'm feeling like we're going to end up in a situation to where a lot of us are not going to be able to even get these items if we don't have them in the first place. Suppressors can be purchased without a tax stamp of $200, pending legislation in the U.S. House Ways and Means Committee could abolish the $200 tax stamp on suppressors while keeping the rest of the NFA requirements in place. So I think that this would stop you from having to get the what am I trying to say here? The registration, right? Am I tripping? Is that what y'all take from that? Let me type something else in and see if I can get something else out of this. Let's see what else I can get out of this. Mm, okay. Which one is this? Okay. All right, y'all. So let me show you one more thing before I get up out of here. And y'all tell me, am I tripping, or if this is something that we need to worry about as a community, or if it's actually a good thing. Is this gonna be a good thing, or am I tripping? Is this right? Okay. No fees. That's what I want to look at, right? No fees. Let's look at that. Boom. Y'all see that right there? So if they take away the fees, it says a suppressor requires a tax stamp when it's first purchased, right? But there are no ongoing fees and license required. However, the Hearing Protection Act aims to remove the firearm suppressors from the National Firearms Act, eliminating the $200 tax stamp and registration requirements. So if we get rid of the registration requirements, you, me, Colorado people, who else can I say? Of course, Cali, New York, all that type of stuff, but probably all of us, to be honest, because I feel like a suppressor. Let me know if I'm wrong down in the comments. I feel like a suppressor is definitely uh, a class 3 item everywhere. So if this passes, which I feel like it is, be on the lookout. Tell me that. Tell everybody where you heard it first from, man. I'm stuttering and stuff because I'm like down baffled. Like you heard it from John Wick 2.0, man. When they remove this stuff from the NFA, your state is going to take power of that situation, and they're going to say you can't have them. That's exactly what they're going to say, bro. Because I was thinking that they were going to change that $200 tax stamp to a $0 tax stamp, still register, still go through all that stuff and still get a stamp. Now they're saying no registration requirements. That means no stamp. Let me know what you think down in the comments. That's all I got right now, man. I didn't want to drag this out. I just thought it was something interesting, and I wanted to let the Warriors know. Don't get so happy right away. We don't know exactly what's going to happen with the situation, but don't start cheering, hip hip hooray, any of that stuff right away. $200 tax stamp null and void, registration null and void, back to a class 3 item, state level, back to a dangerous weapon. I'm out.